In 2019, the Government of India passed a controversial Citizenship Amendment Act or CAA, which grants the citizenship to persecuted minorities from neighboring countries like Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh. However, the act excludes Muslims, which sparked a massive controversy.
Protests against the CAA.
दिल्ली की जामिया मिलिया इस्लामिया यूनिवर्सिटी में छात्रों पर दिल्ली पुलिस ने बर्बर तरीके से लाठीचार्ज किया है।
এটা হচ্ছে বিজেপি লুডো খেলার ছক্কা।
Obviously, the chief ministers of opposition-ruled states like Punjab, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal declared they would not implement CAA in their respective states. Congress leader Shashi Tharoor stated, and I quote, "If Congress party comes to power, we will undoubtedly reject it." So, what exactly is CAA and why it is causing so much controversy? To understand this, first we must know its roots. The partition of United India in 1947. When the subcontinent is split into two, the Muslim majority Pakistan and Hindu majority but mostly secular India. The partition was blurred out.
Found the partitioning going into effect. Almost 2 million people had to be evacuated from one state to the other, as the partitioning line found Muslims living in the Hindu state.
Millions of Muslims moved to Pakistan, while Sikh and Hindu communities migrated to India. However, some minority groups remained on both sides. Interestingly, years after the partition of India, large number of Indian Muslims who left India to go to Pakistan realized that Pakistan was not what they thought it might be, and so they started returning to India. This led to a huge refugee crisis. Due to this, India's Citizenship Amendment Act was amended 4 times between 1955 and 2016, and the latest one in 2019. On December 11, 2019, the Minister of Home Affairs announced the CAA for the first time, granting citizenship on the basis of religion to communities like Hindu, Parsi, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain and Christian who faced the religious persecution in Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh and entered India on or before December 31st, 2014. However, the Act excludes persecuted minorities like Tamils from Sri Lanka, Rohingyas from Myanmar, Buddhists from China and some Muslim minorities within the Muslim majority countries. So what next? For eligible refugees, the CAA will fast-track the citizenship by reducing waiting period from 11 years to 5 years. However, they must prove their eligibility by providing documents like court orders, government records, public sector certificates, bank statements, marriage certificates or anything that verify their entry into India before 2015. Now, those who aren't able to produce the required evidence could face detention in camps and then deported back to their home country. According to the UN Migrant Report, between 1990 and 2019, more than 51 lakh migrants arrived in India from 36 countries. Of these, the highest number of migrants are from Bangladesh with 31 lakhs, followed by Pakistan with 10 lakhs. While the report doesn't specify how many number of them are already obtained the citizenship or how many of them are stateless by now. But as per the Government of India, there are approximately 2.9 lakh stateless persons residing in India as of 31st December 2014. That means these refugees doesn't belong to any country, or simply put, the origin of their country is unknown for various reasons. Of these, only about 31,000 persecuted minorities will be immediate beneficiaries of CAA, and majority of them are Hindus. The opposition parties believe that CAA specially targets Muslims and argue that it violates Article 14 of Constitution, which guarantee right to equality and the principle of secularism. Because of this, some Indian Muslims worry that CAA could impact them, but honestly, that's not the case. The Home Minister of State, Amit Shah, recently clarified it.
देश के अल्पसंख्यक माइनॉरिटीज या तो किसी और व्यक्ति को डरने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि सीएए में किसी की नागरिकता लेने का प्रावधान ही नहीं है.
Of course, he's right in this case. The CAA has absolutely nothing to do with any citizen irrespective of religion. Even after implementing CAA, Muslims from any country have right to apply for Indian citizenship, but they have to go through normal process. However, linking the CAA with NRC could have a huge impact on Indian Muslims, and that's for sure. So, what exactly NRC? The National Register of Citizens, or NRC, is a nationwide citizenship verification process that requires everyone in India to prove their citizenship with valid documents. This could identify the illegal immigrants irrespective of religion. When it was first implemented in Assam back in 2013, nearly 1.9 million people failed the test, with hundreds of people placed in detention centers. And it took 10 years, costing about 1200 crores with more than 52,000 government officials. Surprisingly, many Indians didn't pass the NRC test. At the end of whole exercise, almost 20 lakh people got left out of NRC in Assam. Out of these, 10 lakhs were Hindus and 5 lakh were Muslims. And that's precisely where CAA get linked to NRC. The CAA now comes as a backdoor entry for all those who left out of NRC who belong to non-Muslim communities. For example, the Hindus who got left out of NRC in Assam can now get an instant citizenship under CAA, whereas Muslims can't. Now imagine a nationwide CAA and NRC, a country with 1.4 billion population. Millions of people are going to face the challenge of having to provide the documentation or generation for just citizenship test. The CAA has absolutely nothing to do with any citizen irrespective of religion, including Muslims. But if government ever implements the NRC, then the CAA and NRC will be deadly combination targeting Muslim community. Have been your host Balubalaji. Please